guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video on my Colourpop eyeshadow palettes and which is my least favorite and which is my favorite, and in order of that. I have seen another YouTuber do this. If I can remember, I'll leave the information in a link or whatever below. I cannot for the life of me figure out who I saw this. Someone else did this. This is not my idea, honestly, but someone else did this video and I watched it and I was like, huh, I have a lot of Colourpop eyeshadow palettes. I could do the same video and it might help somebody so they don't buy a Colourpop palette that they don't like. So if you guys are new, welcome to my channel, and if you guys are not new, welcome back to my channel and thanks for rejoining us. And if you are new, thank you for joining us as well. If you guys have not already, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you're getting the notifications of when my upcoming videos are coming out. If you want to know which eyeshadow palette is my favorite from Colourpop and my least favorite, just keep watching. I'm going to start from my least favorite to my favorite. So when I'm done, I'm going to go down the line of my least favorite to my favorite. So this is the Take Me Home palette. This is my least favorite palette that I own. I don't own all of them. There are a few I think that I'm going to end up to still purchase, but at this point these are the ones I own. So it comes with a mirror, which I actually really enjoy, but this is the look of the palette here. So there are 6 colors, which is great because it's a small palette, and I paid $10 for it, which is pretty stupid considering the other ones I have paid around the same price for. But so the reason why I picked this up was because I figured it'd be super cute to travel with. The only problem with this is I can only create 1 or 2 looks with this. There isn't a whole lot of choice here. I barely use this color here. This is the dark one. It isn't the best eyeshadow. It's not one of Colourpop's best eyeshadows. It's kind of streaky. That is why this eyeshadow palette is not my favorite. Plus, it's tiny and I could barely use it. I do take it with me on vacations, but now I just take other ones with me. It does not mean that I hate this one. I do actually like it. I do not hate any of the Colourpop palettes. And furthermore, I actually like all of them. It's just to say that this one is my least favorite out of the ones I own. I am not ragging on any of Colourpop's palettes. I need to put a warning out there right now. If these are your favorite palettes and I'm saying that I don't like them, well, I'm not even saying that I don't like them. I'm just saying that they're not my favorite ones from Colourpop. I love all of Colourpop eyeshadow so far. Everything that I own from Colourpop, I actually like. So up next is the Golden State of Mind packaging. I don't know why I keep all the packaging for these. This is what it looks like. There is no mirror in it. This is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. Yes, it is so pretty. Here's the problem with this. None of these are matte. Every single eyeshadow in here are frosted. That is my issue with this. My only problem with this eyeshadow palette is they're all not matte. None of them. There is no matte. So you would have to use this as something else. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, this color is like this one right here. Absolutely gorgeous. This one right here. Absolutely gorgeous. They are all beautiful eyeshadow colors. Is near the bottom and not near the top. So that was my number 9. My number 8 eyeshadow palette, unfortunately, is this one here. This is the My Little Pony palette. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw this palette, I was ecstatic. I was so happy that they came out with the My Little Pony movie, and they used the original My Little Ponies. They didn't use the old graphics, they used the original graphics, which literally played to my heartstrings of when I was a child, because I literally still have some of these. I have my My Little Pony still because I loved them so much that I refused to get rid of them. Yes, I'm a bit of a hoarder. That's okay. You're gonna see by the eyeshadow palettes that I have. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. So, it's gorgeous. It is super pretty, super lovely, super amazing. The reason why this one is because I don't use a lot of these eyeshadows. There are mattes, like this one here and this one here, and there are shimmers, which I think are awesome. If you can tell, I don't really use it quite often. I find that it's a little bit harder to kind of come up with looks with this palette that are on the everyday kind of looky things. Like I don't use this one. I have never even used this eyeshadow. Like it's beautiful. It is so pretty. But I don't really look good with blue on. I barely touch this eyeshadow as well. It is a dark purple, but I barely use it. So I'm literally using these ones here. It's just my preference. I do love this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not getting rid of this palette. Up next is this one here, and it is I Think I Love You. And this is what the packaging looks like, super cute. All of Colourpop's packaging is gorgeous. This is what it looks like. I've used it once, which is why it is where it is, because honestly, I barely have touched it. The reason why some of these are where they are is because I just haven't had enough time to go through this one. So this one here is kind of sitting at a place where, because I don't reach for it very often because of the shimmer here and this color here, and I don't really like gravitate to as many of these colors as some of the other palettes. That's the only reason why they are in, or this one is in number 4. Like, this is such a dark color. It's a great swatch. It's such a nice black color. I just don't wear black very often. But I absolutely love this color here. I don't know why I don't use it as much, but it's just something I haven't gravitated towards. Up next is the You Had Me at Hello. Yeah, so this is the packaging. This is what it looks like on the outside. This is one of the ones with the mirror in him, which is why I love it so much. And then this is the eyeshadow colors in here. And the reason why this is ranking at number 6 is just because all the other ones are my like super favorites, and I couldn't figure out really any of the other eyeshadows. I really should reach for this one a little bit more, but this weird purple here, like in the middle, like I don't really the browns I get, there's a purple in the middle that I'm kind of just like, I don't really gravitate towards it because I normally go for the darker colors. But not gonna lie, I have a lot of Colourpop eyeshadows and I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, so unfortunately that one just doesn't get used very often. Then next is this one here. This is the Double Endure, and this is what it looks like. And then this is what it looks like inside. I actually really enjoy this eyeshadow palette. I've used it a few times. This is one of the newer ones to my collection as well. So I picked this one up, and the I Think I Love You palette, as well as another one which is ranked a little bit higher, but this is this one here. This is only reason why this is where it is because the other palettes are my like favorite palettes. This is sitting in the middle because I've used it like 3 times, and it's just not that close to the other ones. As much as I love all of my eyeshadow palettes, it just hasn't ranked there yet. Up next is, so ranking number 4 is the All I See Is Magic palette. I think I've done a tutorial on this one. This is what the packaging on the outside looks like, and this is the inside palette. It is pretty. It is gorgeous. I can do so many looks with this. This is one that I actually have taken on vacation with me. The only color I don't use very often is this one, only because it's green. And even though I absolutely love it, because it's super, super gorgeous, it's got this beautiful holographic-y look to it. Usually I put major frosts on the lid, and with the rest of these looks, like the rest of the eyeshadows, I don't think it goes as much. That is just my opinion. Do not hate. I do not. It's just my opinion. I know my skin color is looking super weird with this right now, but I love all the mattes in here. I love how there's a certain amount of mattes and a certain amount of shimmers that really work. I do realize that this was a palette for 2017. This was a holiday palette. So unfortunately, this is not something you can purchase anymore, which is why I don't do too many videos with it or anything like that. It is one of my favorites though, but that is why, because honestly, you can't get it. Is my other new palette that I picked up, and this is the Give It To Me Straight palette. This is what it looks like, and this is the inside. This is an eyeshadow palette I reach for quite often. It doesn't look like I made a dent, but like I said, I've only had it for 3 weeks. The look that I am wearing today is literally from this palette. So my whole eyeshadow look is from this palette. But this is such a beautiful palette. You have the browns, you have the purplies, you have the light colors. Like these eyeshadow palettes are up. Next is a collab that I don't think you can purchase anymore. And yes, I know 2 of my palettes in here are palettes that you cannot purchase anymore, I don't think. But this is the Dream Street by Kathleen Lights. This is my second to last. This is literally my second favorite one, period. This look is like, I love this. Like, look at this. I don't even wear blue eyeshadow. Okay, so I don't use the greens in here very often, or the blues, but they're like this here. I love this color. I like looking at it. I don't think I've used it. It's pretty. It is so pretty. I realize that most of them are browns and reds, and that's totally cool, but like I do use this one every once in a while underneath my lower lash line. This one is just too shimmery for my lower lash line, but the rest of these just go so good together. And not gonna lie, I love Kathleen Lights, so I do watch her. Check her out if you haven't seen her. She's amazing. In first place happens to be my Yes Please Cute AF palette. This is what it looks like. I so gravitate towards all of these colors. I like oranges, I like the reds, I like the pop of brown in here. I love this palette. Yes, I realize it looks like I don't use it. I use it quite a bit. This is beautiful. I love this eyeshadow palette. I take this with me on vacations because I can do so much with this. It looks great when you don't have a tan. It looks great when you do have a tan. I'm just gonna do some swatches. Like this one here is gorgeous, and then this one, I can't even get over how amazing these shimmers are, as well as, so the dark one, like look how, that's a great swatch. Like look at those. That is my favorite one right there. That is all 10 of my eyeshadow palettes from Colourpop. At this point, those are the only ones I actually own. I have a feeling that I'm probably going to pick up a few other ones. There was a few other ones that I had my mindset on that I really wanted, and with the new Disney princess one that just came out, I think I'm going to end up having to purchase that. And I do know that they probably are going to come out with a new holiday one, which I'm probably going to end up buying. Not going to lie, I have a thing for their holiday palettes. So yeah, those were my favorite to least favorite eyeshadow palettes. And if you guys want to see a video on any of these palettes with an eyeshadow look, leave me a comment in the comments below and I'll get a video out for you guys. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!